folks, here are your Bay State Bantams.
Doing the Lord's work.
Number 001, Milliamp Fuse. Number 1212, Biscuits and Gravy. Number 13, Hydrogen Bomb. Number 17, the marvelous Miss Mingo. Number 1984, George Sorwell. Number 22, Narwhal. 25, Space Debris. 316, Kills and Hooks. 322, Beelzebub. Number 33, Double Dog Daria. Number 4, Mare. Number 62, Damsel of Distress. 76, Stone Fox. Number 802, Castle. And number 255, Hexadecimate.
And welcoming to the track for the first time for the 2024 season, please give it up for your Bloody Bordens. All right, number 143, Punky Brewster. Number 19, Energizer Honey. Number 1982, Slamber. Number 209, Crash Spec. Number 215, Decapitate. Number 218, Mac Daddy. Number 420, Mary Slane. Number 508, Shake and Bake. 709, Vertigo Fast. 716, Laura. 77, Mad Bama Jamma. Number 789, Grapes of Wrath. Number 808, Dr. Malpractice. Number 826, Kryptonite. And tonight's captain, number 11, the L Word. Let's give it up for your 2024 Bloody Bordens. We're gonna have a fun, action-packed game tonight. I can already feel it. It's cooled down in here significantly, and it is gonna be a hot game though. Tonight we are playing for bragging rights, as this is the rivalry of all rivalries. Every single year, Bay State and MARD plays each other. It's a rite of passage. They win some, we win some. It really is a back and forth all the time, and has been for years. We'd like to take a moment to thank all of the referees that are here tonight, all of the officials, and our medics. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Don't forget that you can vote for your fan favorites again. The 50-50 doesn't get drawn until the end of the night, so there's still plenty of time to grab one of those tickets. The proceeds of the 50-50 is staying right in-house and going back to Mass Attack tonight to help with assorted league fees. And just like that, period 1 of the game is underway. Both jammers fighting to get through, getting knocked down, but getting back up, which is the most important part. And looks like Vertigo Fast was awarded lead jam, going into a power jam as the Bantams jammer is going to head straight over the penalty box for that 30-second sit. Vert making it out, picking up 4 points for the Bordens. I'm so happy to be watching the Bordens play Screech. They really, I love it. I love them. I love the spirit of the team, everything about it.
Me too. Bordens games are always so good.
I especially like number 77's jersey out there tonight. Has a little extra touch of glittery blood flair that I'm living for.
For sure.
All right, literally stepping over the corpse of number 143. The Bantams jammer has made it out and is cruising through. The Bordens decide to call that off, picking up 1 point and holding Bay State to 0. Our score is sitting at 9-0. All right, another Bordens lead jam is our captain tonight, 1-1 the L word. That's 0-0. And that jam was 0-0. Nobody got any reward for all of their hard work. All right, here we are. We are in the middle of Jam 3. Yet another Bordens lead jam. They are on fire with their lead jams tonight. Number 3-3 Double Dog Daria trying to fight through the pack, but getting hit out of bounds. Recycled back by 4-2-0 Mary Slane. And we have an official star pass. Our new Bantam jammer is number 802, Castle. You may remember her from the first game. And Dr. Malpractice made it through the pack and picked up several points for the Bordens. That was an 8-point jam. Congratulations. Our current score is 17-0.
Good news for anyone watching up at Reds or in the future on YouTube. Camera 2 is finally back online. We have 2 amazing views to watch from. Shout out to Tim and shout out to Kyle for manning these cameras and making this happen.
Speaking of Reds, you can place an order to have ready to pick up at halftime. If you were to place it right now, it'll probably be done. And you could be eating hot, delicious garlic Parmesan chicken fingers. You could even share them with me. And we have the first points on the board for the Bantams. Our score is 17-4. All right, we got some fast action going on, but it is Bay State that is going to take the lead jammer. Everybody hanging out around turn 2, trying to make some holes and squeeze through some blockers. Bay State getting recycled all the way to the very back of team turn 2 by Decapitate. Bodies are hitting the floor, but I can see the smiles on their face from all the way over here, and that is why I love the Bordens. I absolutely love watching B games. A games are important, they're ranking, but B games are for fun, and that is the heart of the sport, is for us to be having fun out here. All right. The divide between the 2 teams is shortening. Our current score is 17-12. I have a feeling this is going to be a nail-biter of a game, as most B-team games are. They're normally very close games. All right, Black 420 is going to head to the penalty box for a directional. Meanwhile, Bay State does have lead jam and managed to slide past all of the Bordens tripod that was out there. Picked up some points for their team. We are sitting 17-16 in favor of the Bordens. Starting off Jam 7 with a back block being issued to number 2-2 from the Bay State Bantams. I am seeing a whole pile of hot, fresh food that just came from upstairs being delivered to our medic station right now. And the fan is blowing in this direction and it is making me drool. It smells absolutely delicious over here. We have Elward wearing the star cover for Mass Attack. Meanwhile, number 7-6, Stone Fox, picks up lead jam for the Bantams. And Fox decides to call the jam off. Neither team picked up any points. Oh, just kidding. Bay State picked up 4 points in that. Sorry, I was right. It was 0-0. My bad. But we do have an official lead change. The Brawlers have now taken the lead with a score of 20-17. And by the Brawlers, I mean the Bantams. For anyone who doesn't know this about me, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long day for me, and I'm doing my best. Ooh, and a nice sneaky slide right up lane 4 for Dr. Malpractice. Number 4, Mare going to the penalty box for a directional, allows Dr. Malpractice to stay out in front. Did not have to get in behind the player who hit her out of bounds because the player did it illegally, meaning that Dr. Malpractice gets to continue skating. All right, and the Bordens picked up a couple of points on that one. Our new leader are the Bordens, 21-20. These are my favorite games. I love back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I love it too. It's the B games are always just so much fun to watch. And it's so much fun to watch our newer skaters progress throughout the season and from one year to the next. It's just so cool.
A lot of people don't realize sometimes it's people's very first game when they're out here playing.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually Kryptonite's very first game tonight.
Is it really?
It is. I was
No
just
way.
informed.
Oh my
Congratulations, Kryptonite.
Hell yeah, Kryptonite.
All right, Vertigo Fast plows through that pack and picks up 4 points for the Bordens in a moment when they desperately need the points. And we officially have had a star pass. New jammer got knocked out of bounds, has to recycle back in the pack and try to get through the Bordens tripod. Mare and Vertigo Fast having a little back and forth. Oh, wasn't sure if she had a cut, but she did have a cut. Vertigo Fast is gonna sit. The Bantams have a power jam. Number 212, Biscuits and Gravy, which might be my favorite roller derby name of all time, is our jammer. Picked up 4 points for the team. And that is another 4 points for the Bantams. That officially ended the power jam. Everybody is back out on the track. We are 31-32 Bordens to 29 Bantams.
This is going to be such a close game. It's going to be so good. It is so good.
And last minute, Bam tried to run on the track as the team was missing a player. Didn't make it in time and is now unfortunately going to have to sit on the penalty box. But at least when she gets out, she gets to get back on the track. So, I mean, hey, that's better than nobody ever. A huge way hit out of bounds to Elward. She did get back up and is slowly skating back to the back of the pack to come in legally and try it again. Meanwhile, Bay State has picked up several points on this go-around. They are currently our new leader, sitting at 8 points this jam. A nice hit out of bounds by Ricky Bobby, bringing the jammer way back, making Double Dog Daria enter legally in behind her. And that jam has been called off. Our new score is 32 for the Bordens, 39 for the Bantams. There is 15 minutes left in the first half of this game, and anything could happen, and will happen too. She does get a good angle for this too. All right, a wonderful lead jam by none other than Dr. Malpractice, picking up lead jams everywhere she goes. You could say she's writing prescriptions for lead jams. All right, here we are, ripping right into jam 13. Vertigo Fast manages to pick up a lead jam for the Bordens, but hot on her heels is the Bantams, so she decides to play it smart and call it off. That was a 0 point to 0 point jam. And very nicely done by Mac Daddy. It manages to find a hole in lane 1. Power ran straight up it and never looked back. Mac Daddy getting hit out of bounds, comes back in through the back of the pack and makes it through, picks up another 4 points for the Bordens, and they definitely need them right now as they've taken a little bit of a falling behind. All right, the Bordens managed to pick up another 4 points. There was a little bit of confusion on the track as it seems like there may have been more than one pivot out for the Bantams. But now we do have a star pass and we are calling off the jam. We're gonna go a little official timeout real quick to figure out what just happened with all of that.
Play to learn.
All right, Dr. Malpractice picking up another lead jammer.
There was some beautiful footwork on that outside line, hopping to stay in.
Yeah, she makes it look easy, but I can assure you it is not, none of it is easy at all. Another little hop skip in lane 1 in between turns 1 and 2, picking up 4 points for the Bordens, who have retaken the lead from the Brawlers thanks to Dr. Malpractice's jamming work, and of course the blockers blocking the path for her. Leading the way. Ricky Bobby single-handedly holding back 1984 for as long as she could. Malpractice got knocked down but hopped back up. And of course, whenever I say Ricky Bobby, I mean Shake and Bake. They're the best Derby wives ever, and in my mind, for some reason, they like to meld them into one person.
Spice Wreck retires. Ricky Bobby and Shake and Bake take their place. Best Derby wives.
All right, that was a quick lead jam for Stoned Fox for the Bantams. Vertigo Fast, holding her own, trying to push through the crowd. Vertigo Fast still trying to push through. The Bantams do not want to let them through at all. Another hit out of bounds will have to go in behind everybody. Meanwhile, the Bantams picked up 4 points for the team. .716 Laura did a really good job hitting the jammer out of bounds and then skating her back. Seems to be a lot of communication going on out on the track, a lot of good teamwork. Really love to see that. And our new score is 53 for the Bordens, 51 for the Bantams. There is 8.5 minutes left in the first period of the game. And Black 1-1 is going to go head on over to the penalty box for a track cut. Definitely skated ever so slightly out of bounds and didn't correct it. The only reason I saw it is because I'm sitting right here. It was very minute. All right, turn 2 is where all the action is happening at. Both jammers trying to fight to get through the crowd of people. I'm sorry. All right, both jammers are back out on the track, and that kills the power jam. There is a lot of hot and heavy chaos going on over there in turn 3, and it is going to be a full 2-minute jam. There will not be a lead jammer as a star pass has just happened from Bay State. Number 508, Shake and Bake for the Bordens, is going to go have a 30-second timeout. Elward getting hit out of bound, but the player that hit her out of bounds is heading on over to the penalty box, so she got to get back up and keep on skating. That was the end of that full jam. Our current score is 60-59. We are going to do a real quick white official review. And we are off and running again. Speaking of repeating ourselves, another lead jam for Dr. Malpractice is absolutely on fire tonight.
She's just ripping right through this pack.
Yep, that was throwing another 4 points up for the Bordens. And with a game that is this neck and neck, every one of those points is so valuable. Meanwhile, Bay State is hung up over in turn 4, trying to get through Shake and Bake over there. Good luck. Look at Shake and Bake single-handedly holding the jammer back. Arms completely out, just try me. Try me. Arms still out, try me. And our new score is 67 for the Bordens, 59 for the Bantams.
Maybe by next year we can get a little maid outfit.
And Mac Daddy hit the floor quick, but got up as quick as she hit it and is right back at the back of the pack fighting to get through. Meanwhile, the Bantams did pick up, I thought they picked up lead jammer, but they are not lead jammer. Mac Daddy decided to call that off. The Bantams picked up 4 points and the Bordens picked up 0 points. Our new score is 67-63.
I am so hyped to see how the second half of this game goes.
Yeah, you literally never know what could happen. One team could come back after the break with a little more fire in their belly than the other one, and it could totally tip one way. And a little hit out of bounds by Bam. And 7-1-6 for the Bordens is going to be heading on over to the penalty box.
Elward makes it through, but she is not the lead jammer. She committed what is called a no pass, no penalty.
I'm really glad you're here because I had no idea what that hand signal was.
Hashtag just ref things.
All right, so does that mean that the Bantam jammer is our lead jammer, right?
Yes, she made it through the pack, legally passing all of the other skaters.
Fantastic. I spent a lot of time in the penalty box when I was a player because my understanding of the rules is it's okay. Like
Tentative
it's like,
at best.
yeah, it's like I got a B, you know what I mean? Like for sure, but I definitely didn't get an A.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between being able to do all of the things and actually play the game. Understanding the rules is, it should go without saying that it's so important. But if you're interested in roller derby and you're interested in volunteering, not necessarily skating, that's a great way to learn.
You can actually reach out to any single roller derby player if you're interested in volunteering or joining the team, and they will provide you with all the information you need to make that happen. They always need people. You will never be turned away, and you will join a new family and get like 100 new friends overnight. All right, we are in the last 25 seconds of the first half of this game. The score is 74-73. And Black 716 is going to head right on over to the penalty box while we finish up this game. Mac Daddy is also going to the penalty box for a cut, and it is a power jam for Bay State. Definitely not the way the Bordens wanted to end this half of the game.
No, at 74-73, that is rough.
But hey, that's roller derby. There's a lot of penalties because there's a lot of stuff you're not allowed to do. There's a lot of places on the body you can't hit, a lot of parts of your body you can't use to hit, and even rules about what direction your body has to be going when you go to hit that person.
Mac Daddy back on the truck, barreling through them like a truck.
Like a Mack truck?
Like a Mac truck. Like a Mac Daddy truck. Mac truck Daddy Mac.
All right, and that is the end of the first half of the game. The score is 74-84 in favor of the Bay State Bantams.
And we're back.
White 2-5 is going to head on over to the penalty box for their efforts to try to stop Vertigo Fast. Vert did make it out and successfully completed their initial pass. All right, and that jam got called off. The Bloody Bordens picked up 3 points. They held the Bantams to 0. There is a 1 blocker of each team in the penalty box, so they are at an even disadvantage. We have the L word wearing the star helmet for Mass Attack. Some very fancy sideways footwork all the way to the tippity end of lane 4, but she did make it out successfully, legally, and cleanly as lead jammer. Mass Attack picked up another 2 points and held the Bantams at 0 points again. Chipping away at that divide, our current score is 79-84 in favor of Bay State. Number 3-3 picks up a lead jammer for the Bantams. That is Double Dog Daria. Listening to the words of their teammate, the Bantams decided to call that jam off. They picked up 3 points and held the Bordens at a big fat goose egg 0.
What is wrong with you?
Vertigo Fast did pick up lead jammer. Even though she got hit down to the ground, it's totally fine because she never went out of bounds. So therefore, that's cool. She gets to just keep going. Everybody nestled in between lanes 3 and 4, but Vertigo is going to call it off. Managed to pick up 4 points for the Bordens and 0 points for the Bantams. This is a 4-point game. Every time the jammer goes around all the blockers, they pick up 4 points. So this is literally a 1 jam away from being a tied or change of lead game. All right, both packs nestled over there in turn 3. Bay State managed to sneak right through, picked up 4 points, and held the Bordens yet again to 0. Our current score is 83-91. Heading into Jam 6, we are off to the races. Dr. Malpractice going for her signature run up lane 4 move, but it did not work this time. 848 is going on over to the penalty box. We have a lead jammer for the Bantams, number 316, Kills and Hooks. I think it might be their first time wearing the star cover this evening.
I think so.
Dr. Malpractice bowed out on the track, killing the power jam. And now it's a power jam for the Bordens. How the tables have turned. Dr. Malpractice seeing if she can chip away at some of those points that the Bantams threw up on the board during their power jam. And everybody kind of a little bit of a dog pile out on the track, but Dr. Malpractice gets back up on top, Still doing just fine, cruising around the track. Bay State picked up 2 points on that last little bit of the jam. Our new score is 91 for the Bordens and 97 for the Bantams. Some very, very nice footwork from Mac Daddy. Kind of went back and forth until she created a hole that she was able to run through. Picked up lead jammer and decided to call the whole thing off. Both teams 0-0 on that jam.
Close. You really can't. You got to make choices on whether you're going to let them get points too or just nobody gets anything.
And time too, right? Because it's like you could continue to go around for a little while, but if you know you don't want any piece of it, you might as well just get out of it and not waste any of your time.
Yep. Close games like this are where strategy really, really plays a big role.
All right, Elward trying to fight to get through the pack of blockers that the Bantams have thrown out. Meanwhile, number 7-6 is our lead jammer, Stone Fox, for the Bantams. Made it through, picked up a couple of points, and called it off. The old hit it and quit it gave the Bordens nothing. 91-101. Bay State has broken into triple digits. Vertigo Fast with their signature run up lane 4 and get lead jammer. It paid off. She fell down, but it doesn't matter because the hit was out of play and she was good to get back up and keep going. I know we've already talked about this, but knowing and understanding the rules of roller derby really is the difference between a good player and a great player.
One of my favorite things is when the jammer gets hit out, but the skater that hit them out also goes out, and so the jammer can just hop right back in.
But you see it time and time again when players don't fully understand the rules, they will actually go back in behind a player even when they don't have to because they just don't have the full understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry.
Well, that's very true, because if not, you're going for a 30-second penalty for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we do have a lead jammer. It is going to be the Bay State Bantams. Meanwhile, everybody else hanging out right around turn 2, trying to push to get through, and Elward does manage to do just that. All the actions happening around turn 3. The bodies might have hit the floor, but the points hit the scoreboard as Bay State managed to pick up 4 points on that jam.
That's a great line. Did you write that yourself? Yeah, I did. Bodies hit the floor, but the points hit the scoreboard. Oh my god.
And we are in jam number 11 with about 18 minutes left in this game. We have a lead jammer declared, and it is not the jammer that's ahead. It is the jammer behind the other jammer. So anyway, Bay State had the lead jam on that one. Okay, here we are. Action is in turn 1 where Vertigo Fast manages to make it through the pack. Every point is so precious right now. MARD needs everything they can possibly get. And they managed to sneak out 1 point and held Bay State to 0. Our new score is 94 to 105. 11 points is nothing. It's a blink of an eye. All right, we have a lead jam for the Bantams. Meanwhile, Elward is trying to make it through the pack.
Star pass to Shake and Bake. Let's go.
I love it when Shake and Bake has a star on her head. Oh, she had her in her sights. Bay State decided, nope, never mind, just kidding, I'm gonna call that off.
Not going up against that. Well, here. We are. That was very unprofessional. Well, I had us like this one.
All right, we have 1 Bloody Borden going over to sit in the penalty box. Jammers are neck and neck and decide to call it off. Neither team is able to ink out any points in that interaction.
Shout out again here to all of the coaches and captains and bench staff helping out these teams. Bloody Bordens have Torpedo as their jam coach, Lucille Fall as their bench manager. The Bantams have Polytechnic as a coach, Ace of Aches as a coach, and Burst and Bubbles as a coach. And if it weren't for those coaches, jammers would have such a hard time being able to tell, do I need to call this off? Where's the other jammer? Is she right behind me? I don't know.
Vertigo Fast definitely doing some fancy legwork, going from lane 1 to lane 4 to lane 1 to lane 3, trying everything she can do to break them up and find a hole, which she finally does find. Manages to pick up 4 points 4 crucial points for the Bordens. They are also on a power jam. And Vert trying to make it forward, does that nice little round out maneuver. Picked up 4 points in a very crucial time for her team. Both jammers back out on the track. That is the official end of that power jam. But it did what it needed to do and definitely helped to narrow the gap between the two teams. Our new score is 106 to 109. The Bordens are a mere 3 points away from tying up this game. There is 12 minutes left.
Those 12 points there were critical too.
Yeah, that was a huge, huge jam by Vert. Good job.
Was that the biggest jam of this game so far?
I was like, let me check. I don't know what that says.
Shake and Bake trying to sneak up the edge. She said, nope.
And we have a star pass. 5:08 Shake and Bake is our new jammer.
I love jammer on jammer.
It is a good time.
And Bay State does have lead right now.
And Shake and Bake managed to sneak through there.
Yes!
Didn't pick up any points, but it was still cool because she at least made it through her initial pass before that whistle blew. And that counts for your own self-pride. You know what I mean?
We love to see it.
All right, here we go. 10 minutes in the game. We are on Jam 17. Dr. Malpractice is going to pick up another lead jam for Mass Attack. I think that Dr. Malpractice has been lead jammer every single time that they have been out except for maybe 2 times tonight, which is a great record. The Bordens picked up 3 points that jam, managed to hold Bay State to 0. Our new score is 109 to 113.
And this is where the classic hit it and quit it comes in. You get lead, you run up, you get those points, and you call it.
And then rinse, repeat. A really, really nice job stopping the jammer out there by the Bordens. That was some really nice teamwork. Tripod was moving together nice and strong. Ooh, and good job. Bam is all over this jammer right now. Everywhere she is, she's already there. Everybody's kind of hanging out in between lanes, or in between turns 2 and 3 is where the action is happening. Looks like Energizer Honey's going to be cruising over to the penalty box real quick. I think that's Honey's first penalty I've seen all night. Good job, Honey. We have an officially tied game. It is 113 to 113. There is 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, and we are tied.
I love
All right, and Crash Specs doing a great job of holding the jammer behind her, but does manage to break away and sneak through, but is going to be second fiddle to Elward, who is our lead jammer for jam number 19.
Another hit it and quit it right there. Elward grabbed those 2 points, called it off before White could get any.
I didn't even notice that happened, so that means the Bordens are our new leaders.
2 points, anyone's game.
Ooh, a wonderful hit out of bounds by number 2-5. Stopped the black jammer dead in her tracks. But Dr. Malpractice recycled back in behind everybody and is already up to the front, claiming yet another lead jam. Dr. Malpractice is going to go ahead and call that one off. Did manage to pick up 3 more points for the Bordens and held Bay State at another 0.
Dr. Malpractice out there writing prescriptions for pain.
They almost write themselves.
Man, making a pun off of a pun is easy peasy.
All right, 5-point game. We have 6 minutes left, and we have another lead jam for the Bordens by none other than Vertigo Fast. All right, here we go. Final 5 minutes of the game, and 218 Mac Daddy is going to be the lead jammer for Mass Attack. We are going to go ahead and close up the 50-50 raffle. If you run right now this second, you can still go buy one, but outside of that, the fan favorites and the 50-50 are going to be wrapped up for the night. All right, number 3-3 for the Bantams, getting hit out of bound, gets back up and successfully re-enters behind the rest of the pack. Everybody's kind of hanging out right around turn 2, both jammers fighting to get through. Number 420 for the Bordens is going to the penalty box for a back block. I can never say that word. Also, number 4 for the Bantams is going to the penalty box as well. We finally have a lead jammer, and it goes to number 3-3, Double Dog Daria from the Bantams. Manages to pick up 4 points for the team.
Dr. Malpractice right behind her, though.
And Double Dog was able to put a total of 8 points for the team. We are now 122 to 121 in favor of the Bordens, but it's only a point, and there are only 3 minutes left on the scoreboard.
Nail biter
Everybody's
every time.
biting their nails over here, literally. We have a lead jam for the Bloody Bordens while Vertigo Fast is screaming at her team, telling them what she wants them to do.
White jammer right behind her, though.
Definitely was calling it.
White team calling an official review.
All right, we are off to our final 2 minutes of the game. And Bay State managed to pick up a very crucial lead jam right now. Meanwhile, Elward is fighting to get through the pack. And she has successfully done it. And meanwhile, Bay State managed to pick up 4 points and throw them right on the board. All right, and with 1 minute and 23 seconds to go, it is a 1-point game. We are going to kick this back off. We have 1 minute and 21 seconds. It is a 1-point game. No pressure or anything at all. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. An absolutely critical stop from 4-0 Slane. Could have been the deal breaker in this game right now. Both jammers fighting to get through the pack. None of the blockers want to let them happen. Everybody knows what's at stake right now. But it is going to be Bay State that pulls out the lead jam. We do have a star pass, and our new jammer is 4-2-0 Mary Slane. And she has made it out. Congratulations, nicely done. Oh, a beautiful stop by Energizer Honey. Feel good about that one, friend. Recycling the jammer all the way back, crushing her hopes and dreams.
She's still on her.
Both jammers fighting, trying to figure out a way to get through, how to get through.
Holy crap, this is the last jam.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God!
And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
It is an unofficial score, but it is looking like 135 for the Bantams to 130 for the Bloody Bordens. Please, you can come out into the track and join us at the tape and get high fives.
I am deceased. I have died. What a game. Yeah.
Everybody, don't run away too far. We're about to pull the winner of the 50-50 drawing. And we're about to announce the fan favorites from this game. Let's do the fan favorites real quick since everybody's very attentive right now. So from the Bay State Bantams, we have 1-1-2 Biscuits and Gravy. Here you are, my friend. And from the Bloody Bordens, happens to be their first ever game, Kryptonite. Congratulations, you skated great tonight.